And here we go. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday or whatever day it is if you're watching the VOD later. And let's try to get back to it. So, we were doing things. We've unlocked the planetary thingies. I don't remember to make those. You need... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need the bars, so hopefully we'll not be doing too much. Red cubes are going in. Blue cubes are going in, and we're slowly making the red cubes. The yellow cubes. Okay. Did we unlock the purple ones? I need to get back into it. Honestly, it's rough playing only like 2 days a week with all the other games that I do during weekdays and everything. I always feel lost when I come back, but it's fine. And with
Flight mode.
Timberborn 1.0 that released this week, I don't plan on moving this series to the weekdays, as I mentioned last time, since that spot is going to be taken by Timberborn. So, that said, just in case people were curious about what my intentions were about it, because I remember mentioning it, grab those guys. I'm probably gonna need to select some stuff that we don't pick up from the Dark Fog at one point, because I feel like we're gonna get too much crap and there's stuff at some point that's repetitive that we don't need. I'm not sure. For now we'll keep it on everything, but anyway we're not getting everything because there's too much stuff and the debris just vanish. It is what it is. I didn't put another beacon somewhere for the other zero of the planet. I know I have one on the other side, but I thought I had one on this side too. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to have like a note sheet or something for this game, I think. This one is oh, here it is. Beacon 2. I knew I had one. Okay. Well, kinda. I was quite sure I did one. Okay, let's bring that back home, shall we? And as soon as I'm close enough, the little drones are gonna come and pick up the stuff. At least everything looks good on this side. Here we go, they're coming in. Let them do grabby. That's it. Come on guys, grab everything. They're on the roof. Okay, so the plan is gonna be we need to get stuff done on the other side to sort stuff out and start them off. I think is the most important one for now. So after that we have like at least belts, sorters, and I don't remember what else. Let's go. Zero, 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 zero. Where are you at? Yeah, okay, so that's the zero. So we want to start building this way. There's a crew there. What was I doing with that? Oh, and that pumps. Oh, yeah, that was to make like the acid and all that stuff. Okay. Let's just open up build mode so we have a better idea of where we are. So the target is start from here and go this way. So we start, let's say, on this line. Now what I want to do is, first off, do I have assemblers? Yes. So we do. First one. Let's leave us like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's leave us a couple lines and a bit of space. We start one block further because there I'm gonna need splitters. They take 3 each, and then stuff is gonna come and we need space to move the stuff back. So I think 5 like that is gonna be enough, but foundation. Okay. Let's go in green for the line here. We're not gonna use.
Flight mode.
Just to get us started. Okay, and let's start there. So, first assembler there. Second right on the side. And third, I'm not sure yet what it's gonna do. First off, we want to go and make the belts. This we want sorters. So here what we do, we need, for this we're gonna need metal bars, and for this we're gonna need metal bars also. So metal bars is one we're gonna need with a lot of stuff. So let's get it going this way. Well, I think I can make splitters in the third one because we're gonna need a bunch to sort everything out. So that's gonna be a good one to do also real quick. Splitters, there. Those needs, okay, they all need the same stuff, so that's perfect. So we can have 3 lines on this side right away that are sorted out. We're gonna need, let's remove this one. Do I have splitters in stock? Yes, good. So we'll start here. I could squeeze them like that, but it's going to be annoying in the long term. I'm going to give myself some space. And I can't get in there. Okay, well, we're going to remove this and get in from this side, I suppose. So first things first. This keeps going, and this goes there. You are going to take metal. Something for future me. Gonna be happy I did that. Then we do a rock. those guys there. So this is going to be for gears. Here we go. Okay. So with that going on, go for the next step. Grabbies. Those two. 1 and 3. And we needed 3 of them. Oops. That's not sorted. Hold on. So that's it. Now, you guys need to make level 2. Level 2 need the belt and these. Oops, and the belts and the filters. Oh, I see what the bill. Okay, it's gonna be slightly annoying. I'm going to need to bring them to 3 of those. Okay, so this is gonna be those guys. Another reason I want to give myself some room like this. This one can go away. Yeah, sure, I know you need power. I don't care for now. So I'm gonna go like this. The other reason I want to do that is I want those boxes there. They're basically gonna be a buffer. And as we go, there's going to be more. Don't worry. I'm not sure if that box is going to keep only what goes on this line or whatever passes by. That's something that I don't remember. I think I will need to set like a filter on the box to be sure it contains on this. So we're going to go belt level 2, sword level 2. That's a bit too far. Let's just get them out. No, think it's better if I get them out on this side. They can come out this way because it's going to be something primary we need on the other side. So just do another line. I need at least 2 spaces, I think. So that box can fit on top. That's 2 in between, that's 3. That's gonna be 2, I think. Maybe we can like mess around with that at a later date. No, we can bring it one closer, I think. The space is going to be an issue at some point. That's one thing I'm 100% sure of. And we go with those. This is going to be this guy. That's good. Level 2. Level 2. I'm going to swap those two because I'm going to need this on the other side also to make those level 3. Let's just make a quick change. That's going to happen a few times, I'm sure, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Okay. So you are going to be belts level 2. You're going to take those guys and those guys. Wait, I have room for power poles in there, right? Okay, good. Just wanted to be sure I didn't forget. It's always fun when you put your stuff too cramped and then you do, shit. And I'm gonna need to do a little foundation run. But before I do that, you gotta have to excuse me 1 minute. My presence is required upstairs. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. So, now that's 2, that's 2. I need level 3. What do I need to do those? Okay, those I'm gonna need 2 more things coming in. And those I have, the things are right there. So I think what I can do... Those don't have a next thing happening. I'm gonna need a box at least for those. Let's grab... Oops. Let's grab the box real quick here. I'm gonna have to make some of those. But we don't need like 2 million of those. 2 is gonna be more than enough. Oops. You guys get in there. Okay, now I would need... Wait, it's a bit janky, but it works, so bear with me a minute. Just gonna have this coming on this side, like this. We're gonna do this and this. And then we... Nope, not through. I need to go all the way. Never mind. I said nothing. So let's set them up. So this one doesn't need anything there basically. That's what I'm getting to. And this one is gonna need 2 things. So the deal is we don't take the one and okay, yeah, we can go like that. I just want to be sure that I can drop 2 boxes if I go like this. So let's try it real quick. That's gonna mean that... Okay, so that's the shortest I can do. I cannot stack them side by side, but as long as we have this one's left, we do 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be 1. No, it collects, okay. Just checking. Then leave this one. 1, 2, 3. And we go there. This is where this line comes into play. I think there's a 4th layer to those now, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? The pilers. Yeah, those guys. Okay. So I'm gonna put... So I'm gonna do something like this for those guys. So I want this one to be the thingy-majiggy there. And this one is gonna be the other thing we need. Right? Yes. Two more things done. I don't have the 4th one. How far is that research? We need 50 yellows. I'm not making much yellow. But I'd like to get that going. That's a sure thing. Dum, 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 dum. How do I deal with that? Guess I'm gonna have to do it anyway at one point. Anything else that doesn't require... Anything that doesn't require yellow, let's do it. Okay, that's much further. We can't because we don't have this. This needs yellow, this needs yellow. I don't care about geothermals, we're not doing that on that planet. I think everything else is gonna need yellow now. That's one thing we're gonna have to get going a bit more. Well, I probably won't be making those, honestly. That's way too expensive for the titanium I'm gonna get. And those all, well, Corvette I don't need, we're not going to space. Same with destroyers, so we stop there. No, I think they can protect the planet if I'm sitting on it, so that might be something I still want to look into. But there again, it's a lot of materials that are much more complex to do than what I can right now with the resource I have. Mech core, that's yellow. Capacity, that's yellow. Mass construction, yeah, I did. Okay, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna just go grab some somewhere. Like, being able to do... nope. That's the biggest one I don't want to research, because it's too easy to make a mistake in its space, and then I'll be sad. Solar cell life, that's yellow, green, yellow. With that, I need to unlock those first. That's drone, that's cool, but logistic, that's too expensive. Ventilation. Okay, so yeah, I think the word is quite clear. It's yellow jello needs to get going. I don't remember. I think that I'm gonna try it real quick, because if I can put one of those guys that is gonna pick up only the titanium stuff, that'd be nice. But I think that if I filter like this guy, let's say I don't pick this, and I go to now they touches everyone. Whatever. I'm gonna figure out what to do with this then. They can you put a little hat on those guys? That'd be nice. I just had a super dumb idea. If it works, I like it. No. Do a storage. Okay, can I put a storage on those guys? I don't have boxes.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, anyway, I need foundations, so let's go back to the other side and grab some stuff so we can keep going. Foundation, specialty. I think I'm gonna go full foundation, mega trip, but I don't have that many. But that would be a thing to get going. Yeah, that was my previous idea, but I don't like it, so we're just gonna scrap that and do it at the other side. You are out. Yes, good. So you can go bye-bye. And all this line can go bye-bye. Good. Okay. Foundations are done by the sea. There. That's not much. It still is the issue there because I'm not making it fast enough. Because I'm planning on building all over water, so I'm gonna need some of that. And the boxes. Where are those guys? And we need plates and bricks. Plates I'm good. Bricks I'm not sure if I'm even making those. Yeah, I'm making those somewhere, just not dropping them into a box. But we can always do click. And click. And click. Okay.
Research complete.
Those guys, let's take 2. And what was it? Boxes. That's good. I cannot make the foundation like here, right? Oh yes I can. Okay, well, let's use what I have on me.
Insufficient materials.
It's not much, but it's a start. Let's go back to the... Oh, that's gonna be fun because I deactivated the beacon. Well, anyway, I know it's this line I gotta follow. Whoopsies. Okay. So, foundation. Gonna need a next step on this one. First off, we're gonna have the box for all of the belts right there. This, let's say we want only one line. Down. Yay. I think for now we're gonna do just those guys, so let's get that going. In worst case, we're gonna use the... Basically, okay, we're gonna put a box there to start. And when we get the cool ones above this, we just replace the box with the other crafter and boom, 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 we go this way. I will need to do the same shenanigans on this line, so it's gonna be there for when we need it. And I think it's the only thing we're gonna need. Just want to double check. No, we're gonna need those chips also. Okay. And that's something we're gonna need in a lot of places. So maybe they're gonna come this way and go join the mess. But let's cover our basics first. Next in line, wind turbines. They need... Okay, we're gonna need the rings. Ooh. The 2 first are there. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks now when I did my my whole mess. It was something like that at one point I need to stop some lines and bring in others. Yeah. We didn't think far enough ahead. Well, I can do it with the janky lines like that and then figure stuff out, I guess. And the poles we need... Okay, we need them for both of those. So let's do the 2 of them there. We're gonna have another splitter there. Okay, that's where the party begins. We're gonna have another splitter there. I'm gonna go like this, up over, go there, and no, it's not gonna... it should work. I think. Let's give it a try. Because if it doesn't work, I'm not sure how I'm gonna bring it in. Worst case, I can go like this and come this way. Okay, so you two are there for my power stuff. Did I limit this guy? No. No, so. Okay. Now I'm having a little questioning about those guys. Okay, those guys I need to steal. Maybe I'll go with some smaller boxes. The idea I'm having right now is
Research complete.
I want to try and get this line going that I have. Like as soon as I start dropping something there, I want to get that going so it's going to empty my stations. Problem is there's going to be jank that cannot pass across and it's going to backflow real quick. So if I can have some storage at the end just piling shit all day long, the best thing I can do is big boxes, obviously. Okay, well, let's try that. Because I want to get this activated. Like at least belts are going to be made now, so I'm going to be able to use the bigger belts, better sorters, and all that stuff. The assemblers also, maybe I'm going to do them next, like smelters and assemblers. One step at a time. We need power to make everything anyway. Power first. But the idea is, well, I can just, we're gonna go from somewhere there. We're gonna go from here to there. And we do this and this. We need one more because both of them need to grab it. Yes. Okay. And you need gears, right? Okay, gears are second line. This line is gonna be the and those again, we don't need 2 million, but at least like, let's say 2 each. Because ultimately I will want to get my power from the sphere anyway. It's going to be much easier to get and get out the windmills, or we just windmill the world. But it's a bit annoying. It's a lot of space consumption and everything. Oh wait, I was kind of in the machine there. Oops. And there. Okay. So let's go make another little trip over there to the other side of the world. And on this line, we're just going to plug this one before I forget. And I'm going to start to make big boxes, power that up, and get this going at least.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, those will be
You've
ready to
unlocked
go.
Blueprint. You can now make batch
Yay.
copies of production line plans. Press Ctrl and C to enter copy mode. Click the left mouse button to select the desired area. Then
Fun
press
fact,
Ctrl and V to paste the copied blueprint.
Blueprints are so useless for what I'm doing
press
now.
0 to open Blueprint Library, where you can browse and use all saved blueprints. With powerful blueprints,
Light
you can
mode.
then build a huge industrial empire.
Okay, can you get out? I know what's going on, thank you. Okay, how's this going? No, that's the grabbies. You know, that's the one that unloads. And that's the ones I'm using. Okay, there's not too many, so I think that this guy. Okay, we got a little batch there that I'm gonna keep in backup if I need it for something. And even in there, we're starting to pile it up. Nice, that's good. And you are doing your things with, what are you using again? Those guys are, fuck off, seriously? Okay, no, because you're out, you don't have any. But they're double painted on the way in, right? Yeah, they come in this way. Okay, phew. Got a little concerned for a minute, and we got, wow, yeah. That's one I will want to get going. Okay, steel,
Upgrade.
steel. There. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is grab all I can in there and just dump it in there. So it's gonna help the foundations go a little bit faster. Let's even do it twice. Here we go. Because we're gonna need those foundations. Now I wanted to do big boxes, so for that we're gonna take, say, 300 of you, and 300 of you. And at least that's gonna be a starter, so we can get the machines going and start working with the better stuff. Yay!
Insufficient materials.
It's right there, so oops.
Insufficient materials. Insufficient materials.
That should be enough.
Insufficient materials.
Now get those guys back in there. And let's get going. Right? Right. And beacon is there. The other one. Doo-doo. It's too bad that we can't take back the foundations I used there for no reason. Oh well. The other thing I will need to consider getting somewhat soon on the line is the rockets. I think we're getting everything to do those. There are 4 materials, that's going to be annoying. Basically because you need to put stuff on both sides and I always forget one and yeah, it's a mess. Okay. Right. I was doing this but I forgot to. Oops. just a heads up, don't put your hopes too high that we're gonna finish this today.
Replication
I
complete.
don't think it's gonna be happening. It's a lot of stuff to put in place. I don't remember how long it took me when I did my super duper mall the other time, but it was not like a couple hour thing. It was many hours. Get replication complete. So you guys can go there. But putting it right here is maybe not the smart idea. Well, first off, okay, let's do it like that. I don't want to have this being loaded with crap, so we're gonna stop it there for now. And this is gonna go the other way, like this. Something like this. So if there's an overflow, it goes this way instead. You can grab stuff.
Upgrade complete.
In worst case, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna drop little robots, like little hats on that, and request the stuff like on those lines. That's something that could happen. Like if I have little boxes in the back there, and they could zoop, like ship back the stuff in. Yeah, that can work. We'll try it. You go like this. Okay. So now what I want to do is get those going. To do that, we're gonna do a little chop right there. This line, I want to select that belt. Reverse that. I'm not sure how far it went, but if it works, it works, right? And you get in there, and you get in there. And now the party begins. Just want to see how it goes. Sure I didn't mess anything up. Okay, those are coming in. And the overflow is going into the boxes. Perfect. Nice. So stuff is gonna start to happen. Yeah, we see this going. Cool. And when there's stuff like on those belts, it's gonna be so much easier to see what I'm doing. Yeah, and I just want to be sure till where did
Like
this flip? Like, am I getting everything in there right now? Or did I miss something? Okay, now this is gonna go there. This is the line. It's coming from here. From here, from here. From here. And now it's empty. Okay, because this is what? This is this. And this is this. Okay, so all of that needs to flip around. Good. Okay, so that one's gonna be draining. That's gonna be draining. And this is basically my
Light bulb.
whatever line that I've done a whole mess of. Yep. And that was supposed to wander all stuff here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. That's a good idea. We should have that super early on the other side. Let's go put that in. I don't want to be storing hydro in those. Okay, so this is where everything comes in, so this is where the magic has to happen. What we want to do here is to have those guys okay, how the fuck am I supposed to select hydro with that? That's gonna be an issue. Like I need to wait and see it done. Okay, you know what? Even oh wait. Shit. I saw that. No. Is it too late? Is it too far? But I saw it right there.
Engineer, we found some items from Dark Fog debris. After scanning these items, we've discovered their incredible structures. It seems that they contain certain mysterious messages. But based on the current sample size, we're still unable to solve this mystery. If more Dark Fog samples were found, it would be conceivable for us to crack their secret technology.
Okay, now will it work? Nope. Wait. There's no way there's rods on that? Or is it? Wait a minute. Okay. So what I'll do, that's gonna be jank, but gotta do what you gotta do. Gonna move this out, I've got this alone. Gonna cut there. Grab all of this. Reconnect those two, I think it will give me the option. No, because there's only one thing. So if I put I don't know, put like one there. Will I get the filter option? Yes, good job. Okay, yay me. Now put this back in line. Put this back in line. Make at least, let's say, 3 of those. And we put them behind also. So any hydro that comes in is gonna get burned. Good. Oh yeah, this is starting to happen. Basically it's the plates that are not getting in fast enough for now. And now we're gonna have a backlog of all of that good stuff. Okay. Wait, so this kept this thing. Okay, so this is gonna keep. Okay. So you know what? Let's do this then. And have at least one on each and every one of those. And stuff is happening. Yay! Happiness. have level 3 done. Yay! We have 12 belts level 3. Let's go! I need a wee bit more than that to upgrade my stuff, but it's coming in. At least like that, we're not going to be wasting too much resources. Cool. Okay. One thing I didn't think about that I should be doing is this line coming in. We're just going to take a little break now, guys. Thank you. And I want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to dump 2 extra sorters. Bitters, sorry. Because I want to get the stuff I need for the research and my titanium out of there, because those are my biggest bottlenecks. Crystals and you are going to do the titanium ingots. You two can get Patsies, little trippers, distribute to other distributor, collect. The plate, so let's put it there so we remember. And what are the crystals? Here we go. So you are going to take the ingots, and you are going to be taking the crystals. Collect, provide to other, yes. Collect, provide to others. Okay, good.
Mineral depleted.
Perfect. Where? What? Oh, where? Yeah, that's something else that's going on. Okay. Now get this back online. Hopefully we don't lose too much stuff in the process. Now, I need to let that load in a little bit. That was starting to feel like. I wish I could see my previous one just to have an idea of like how the belts work. It was much cleaner than that. Is that both open blueprint? No 0. I don't even think I have it in the blueprint. No, that's that was a fun one. No, I don't think I have it. That's bad. Bad Bastille. Bad. Planet Sail. Yeah, that's something else. Okay. Well, too bad. Was worth a shot to try. Or maybe it's not there because it was too much stuff and I don't have like the technology unlocked far enough. That's something else maybe? I don't know. Okay, so let's keep on keeping on. Okay. No, it's impressive how much we don't have plates in there. We have some coming in? Yeah, they're just slow, okay. Well, I guess by the time like those guys load up, they're eating everything because there's too much stuff coming on their way. I got this. Is this getting anything yet? Yeah, well, we're getting plates, but we're not getting those, but they're not distributing it? Wait. They're supposed to be shipping it to the other guy? Oh, maybe they're too far. Because I don't need like a giant tower for that, it's small quantities. Okay. Well, let's start keeping on with the basics. At least we got that going. We need to make those guys. And everything is right there, so that's going to be easy. Okay, it's those three right there. Plate gear. Okay. Bada bing, consider it done. And next, level 2, we need... Oh wow, okay, that's already quite expensive. Ew. Or we stick to level 1 for now and see how it goes. I don't really need that many of those, at least for now. Yeah, okay, let's try it like that. We're gonna stick to level 1s. And if needs be, we'll get back to it and make level 2. The problem is, they're gonna start needing stuff that I need for other stuff, but I'm not getting stuff A out because I need to do B. I don't remember that level 3 what they need. Where are those guys? Ah no, that's a filter. Filters, particle collider, that's not yet. Hey Phantom, how's it going? There, quantum printing. You need... Okay, no, that's way too far ahead of me for now. So this is not happening. Okay. No, let's stick to level 1s, that's it. And we'll spaghetti over when we need to. I just want to get stuff going so we can A, use the material we're getting, and especially keep on draining what we have like
Light mode.
everywhere in there. Because this guy is still fully loaded. I got okay, let's take this at least. And it was not going to empty the room. And just do this. What are the others looking like? They're loaded with crap. Ooh! Deuterium, that's one I will want to keep on. And in a tank, please, not in those stupid thingies. So we're gonna have to do another splitter. That's gonna be too tight if I try to do it there. And you cannot put 2 splitters per thing. So what we'll do, we're gonna go in the back here. Oh, it's not gonna work when I move towards this way, or did I? Yes. Nope, not working. Because those splitters are gonna block this line. It would have worked if I used those guys, but that's a mess to do this kind of build, so no thanks. Well, okay, whatever. It's gonna be on those and we'll figure it out later. Because that's super power hungry to do. Like to be able to use those guys. Like the Deuterium is one you need much like a bit later. I'm not there yet. But to make it, you have a building that basically you drop hydro in there and it's gonna just flip around and maybe like it's like odds of flipping around and doing what you want it to do. It's not very optimal for a process. Oh, going good. How about you? Did I miss you with being online, or you didn't stream today? I think I looked up before going on and... Okay. Okay, I get it. Just prepping. Still going for the factory, or you were done? I don't remember last time where you were at with this one. Okay, at least this is, I think, draining enough that we're not gonna have any bad surprises out there. Yeah, okay, and those are only keeping the stuff that goes underling. That's cool. Okay, good. Happy.
Light mode.
The smelters, I don't plan on using that many, so we're gonna say like, let's have 3 of those like that. And we're gonna need a little power rod. Right here. Boom. Voila. So those are gonna happen. But no, nothing's gonna happen because we're not getting enough. We'll barely. Oh, okay, they're coming in. Let's go. Ooh. Plutonium? Nice. Okay, so we're starting to get the metal plates flowing in now. That's good. Because worst case, I can go pick some at like the other side of the world to get that going, but I don't really want to. Those, I don't use them enough to make them demo. If I need some, and I like to have some, like have a little like quick charge station for myself. No, I use that when I go to space. Like when I land somewhere, I dump like a couple of those and boom, 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 and recharge. But it's also good when I'm just idling like that and thinking about stuff, so I don't burn all my rods. So I think if I'm like this, yeah, you see the fuel is not getting consumed. It's using this to keep me charged while I just do nothing. Okay. anything else that would require some immediate crafting. A couple smelters would be nice also. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be a tricky one. Because I'm gonna need those guys too. And oh, you need the bricks. Okay, does the fog drop bricks? Because that's another question. I don't think it drops everything there is to get. There might be a few that they don't give you. Oh no, you get those two. Okay. So could be making some smelters out of that also. But it's a 4-item ship. If I'm gonna bring the stone there, I might as well bring start making little boxes also. Sorry. And we're gonna start the boxception by having a box of boxes on the line. Yay. That's always where the party begins. Okay, so we're gonna remove this part. There. We're so good, we're so good. We're gonna have one splitter right here. Goes like this. Can go there. Come here. I'm gonna need this one to keep on going, and I'll just split it and go in between. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, that's neat. So one goes like fort material or something like that, but I need less. I can make those lines and have splitters like this. Or worst case, I can even start splitting from the back there, I suppose, because there's... I don't want to say stupid things. 1, 2, 3, this one can have 4, so basically the box would be there. So this is the further I need to go with assembly lines and whatever, because those guys, they got 3 levels. No, they got 4 now. Because they have the one with the words. The one that you can do with the dark fog material. There's a 4th level to that one, so that one also would go up to 4. But yeah, there's nothing, I think, with like a 5th layer of production. So basically this is my box. Okay, we're gonna go get some more foundations to keep going. Assemblers, I'm good. And I'm gonna make a small red line there to remember me for future me, to not like this. I don't need to get over that. Everything's gonna be contained between this line and this line. Sure, there's gonna be spaghetti junk for the sorting station, like all the sorting of the material happening on this side, but everything's gonna be contained here. I like that. Gonna be
Light
fun.
mode.
And this is still draining. Okay. How's this looking? It's still loaded. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take one of this and one of this and craft a couple big boxes with that. Sounds good. What about you? You're still loaded? Because yeah, I have a lot of backlog.
We found some interesting items from dark fog debris. After in-depth scanning and topological analysis, we've deconstructed their data structure and acquired new technologies. Combining these technologies with our own, we'll be able to build something totally different and push our technology to a whole new dimension.
Replication complete.
So do I already have those? Okay, no, they're not there. I think they show up like down here. This is interesting stuff. Signal tower, shield generators. Laser turrets. Yeah, we can. When you have the power, those are quite powerful, and you don't need as much ammo and whatnot. For the next one, I'm gonna need for the space hive, but it doesn't look anywhere near being a threat now at 3%. As long as I don't hit this thing there, the space station doesn't really care about me, so can keep it like that for a little while. That's gonna be fine. Okay, is there one I didn't get in? I had the little triangle, I had the other one. What's those guys? I had one in. Ooh, try to drop this. No, not there. Only level 15. We're dropping up to this line. Yeah, we're starting to get the fuel rods from the fog. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna stop making those so I don't waste my titanium. It's gonna be a mess to find them in there though. Oops. Okay, I'll go see if there's a few already there. Yeah, there's already a couple in there. Provide and collect. Provide to other distributors. Oh, I don't have enough? Oops. Oh, I need to take a filter so it's not like it cannot do everything. It's one per. That sucks. Well, it's gonna be a way to empty those a bit faster, I guess, later on. This is almost already full. That's insane. The amount of junk. Oh well, there's some hydro that went in. I'm gonna take that out while we were there. You have some too. Okay, you have some of those. Okay, we're gonna need to do a little cleanup of whatever was there prior to me setting the other filters. And we're taking this, taking this. Hydro, we're gonna take it to burn it. That's about it for now. Oh, that's cool. We're getting. Wait, what? How is hydro going up? Are those guys full? Seriously? Okay, Houston, we have problems. I don't care. All I want is to burn it out. Now with that many in line, I hope it will not pass across. You know what? It sucks, but I think it's gonna be like the first place I'm gonna be using like the faster sorters. Or I should. I don't know what I should have done. It's it's not too late for that, I suppose, is if I put a splitter there and I put a priority with hydro on this side, I can have like tanks and then go into this. Oh, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna clean all of them right now. First things first, and we'll see what happens. Hydro, you're out. Crystals, you come with me. And that's done for you. Next. You come with me. Oops. You come with me. You come with me. You come with me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We had those 3, so sorry about that. Okay, I got way too many of those. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but okay, I can deal with that. It was, I think, when I wanted to do the thing to make the thing that makes the other thing. And I don't see any in there. That's good. Well, okay, sorry, I'm gonna take a little minute because I didn't take a my little stretcher break normally I do at when it's the ad break, and I'm starting to feel it a bit. My cup is almost dry and my throat is killing me. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, let's get going, and what we'll do now is just put up all the splitters we're gonna need. So we're gonna remove this. Are we making splitters? So that's one we're gonna need. Yes. Okay, good. I think I have a few already. Okay, that's the plates. Let's get those in there. Thingy-majiggy goes there. I want to drain a bit like what I have on me that I don't need. Those are the greens. Those are those. Anything else I'm already using in a line somewhere? I don't think so. Okay. That's gonna help make more stuff happen a bit. And we're not seeing gaps yet. Basically what I want to see is when will this one starts to drain a little bit. Yeah, I think it's really happy for now. It's gonna help out. Can take those to help it out. Those can take those guys. Anything else I can dump there? Okay, I need to check something, because if the only thing those guys, oh no, I need them to make those, but we're getting those, so basically I don't need to catch those, right? That's gonna be one less thing to pick up. Sorry. It's gonna be better like that. Okay. So get to the other side, get foundations, make the line, and go with the line of sorters and boxes, and then we're gonna start selecting what we need and keep on keeping on. I don't think I'm gonna do smelters, because the more I think about it, everything we need to get filters online, everything we need to make from smelters, we're gonna be getting it from the fog. We're not getting like the ores or the basic stuff. The only exception would be the steel bars, but we're getting those. And the metal plates we're using so much, we're not able to catch up. So I'm gonna bring some of those also. Where are they? Foundations by the beach. There. Okay. I forgot to dump those. Okay, I'm gonna take whatever I can. There. And dump it on the other side. So it gets going. I need to kickstart it, basically. Anything else I needed to pick up while I'm here? We got this, we got foundations. And you know, smelters, now I don't think I'm gonna need more smelters than what I already have. Like, I still have 20 on me. There's plenty down there.
Mineral depleted.
Oh shit, I forgot one important thing. I need to stop burning the coal. Because coal is gonna be limited. I'm not getting that from the dark fog. So if I want to be able to make proliferation, at some point this is going to be my bottleneck. So you guys don't need to exist. Stay. Or can I? No, I can't. Like, ah shit. Okay, well, too bad. What's done is done. And you I can't do it like that, okay. Power up. And that's gonna be there when you need it. And can send it all the way to the proliferator maker. Anything else we need? Those guys and coal it only does that, but if I don't have those, I can't make the other levels, so I need to keep coal coming in, basically. I don't have a choice. All those guys are gonna be able to get out also. Now that this is boxed out, we can get those back. I'm not sure how far it's drained, but whatever's drained, we're gonna remove it. Less spaghetti. Oops. What was that? Oh, those are the belts. Okay, let's go and drain what I have on me first, and we'll come back for that later. But I think, yeah, it's getting good. Like, this one is halfway there. Nice. Because this one, I think, is not going to be getting any more stuff. It's too far. So this is going to be able to go. We're going to be able to remove this line and make it much cleaner. And the other thing is going to be about getting the box around it a bit bigger. I don't think I'm letting it become big enough to be worth it. Like, basically this line of blasters needs to go back. On this side it's not that bad, but it's still kind of far. Because does that burn wood? Yes? Okay. I was not sure. Jumpiness is a bit annoying. Let's try to get it straight. Okay, that's gonna be a good start. We'll start with that.
Flight mode.
Should be able to fit a bunch of stuff in there. That's a good start. I need to get rid of you guys. And boop. And chips go there. Okay. You guys go there. Okay, that can make my inventory a bit cleaner. Nice. And we start the mess here. So, we want to do splitter, 2 space, splitter, 1, 2. We need 1 hole in between. We want boxes on top of them, and we want belts in between. Something like this, and now this one goes there. So I think that if I copy from there to there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get used to this. I think I'm good with that. No, that's one not enough. Okay. Now we're good. So something like this. Come on, seriously? Where do I need foundations there? There's no need for foundations there. What are you talking about? No, okay, apparently I need foundations. Don't base foundation. Good. Okay. Good. We just need more foundation, but now each and every one of those can be a path out to something. And we're gonna need much more than that, and I want to get that line going. So we're gonna do foundations on this side. I don't need to go big. I really just need to be able to put the splitter. So we're gonna do another trip on the other side. And now those are starting to pile up. Okay, well, it had to happen one day. Let's go this way. And I'm gonna be able to grab the whatever's left along the way. You guys, you know what? We can just cancel all of you. I don't care anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. Okay. This line looks good up to there. So let's do this and this. You already done? Almost. Okay, you're just gonna leave all your junk out, and then it's gonna be one of the riffle. Alright, yeah, you're still getting stuff though, right? Yeah, you're close enough. Okay, good. Okay. Got it. So. That's all happening. Yeah, I think we're gonna start making the rockets at the other end. Rockets, anyway, I don't have the level 2 right now, and those guys, they need the titanium. So anything that requires titanium in this lane, I don't want to touch it until I'm done basically with my run. Unless I really need the firepower for it, I don't want to be using titanium for anything but research. That's it. Is there a reason you're that slow, or you're just like that? Be annoying. Okay, you know what? If I can make a couple of those little drones. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, do it. Will I use enough of those that it could be worth it to make them on my model? Maybe. Those guys have a much better chance of being useful than those guys. I mean, they're basically almost the same material, so why not make both? Only difference being the thrusters they use. Because you're not dropping that from the dark fog, I'm sure. That would be way too easy. Right, okay, but we're getting the thrusters, we're getting the other thrusters, we're getting the plates, and we're getting the chips. And we're getting the chips to make those chips on top of it as a bonus. But I think I'd rather not use those that we get to make those and keep it separated. Like, basically, if I can drop it, I don't want to craft it. Okay, foundation might be the exception because I need them now, and later we're just not going to care about it and stop getting them. But yeah, you're slow because you're slow. Well, you're not grabby this fast enough. That's what I'm saying there. So let's give you a little kick in the butt like this. And like this. So you're gonna be able to get everything in faster. Because the smelter doesn't seem to be the choke point, it's the feeding of it. Now it should run non-stop. Yes. Okay, good. So at 45 per minute, it should go way faster. Because I'm gonna need a little pile of those. Well, I can look at my bigger
Light
boxes on the other side too. There's supposed to be some in there. Maybe I can stop making those guys. So, what's there? I don't remember why I had those, but okay. And yet those, I made those, it's cool, but we're generating from the fog again. Okay, let's not mess with what was done prior. And we'll get to it when we get to it. Anyway, all the resources we're making in there, except anything coal-based, I don't care. Talking about that, little thing I thought about. Are we still using coal to make anything but proliferators on... Where is it? It's right there, the line. I know. Okay, we're making those guys. That's the line, it goes there. We make spaghetti. Thank you, pass to me. We make those guys. Okay, we're making those guys for the yellow cubes. and the Proliferators Mark II. But for the yellow cubes and the Proliferators Mark II, I guess at that point, I want to be using the other stuff. So this coal line should be doing only one thing and one thing only. And that we only have one coal line here. Yes? Okay. The only place it should go is in there. So we're gonna stop doing this, and this. Coal is for proliferators only. We're gonna have to feed those guys another way around. That's not an issue. We'll get to that in due time. Okay. Good. So, next step, we're gonna take what we have there. That's a bit more. And go back to the other side.
Flight mode.
And we're not researching anything. I know. Anyway, nothing's gonna happen. We don't have the yellow cubes to handle anything else. What's this? Okay, no, that's the oh, wait. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's another coal line that we're using quite a bunch to make the rockets. Ouch. And to make the graphite to those guys. Okay, you know what, guys? We're decommissioning you and you. We're not doing that anymore. Thank you for your service. That's gonna be less of you, but I think we got a decent amount. And do I want to stop making those? Maybe? Ah, shit, that's not what I wanted. Because we're getting them. I don't think we're getting nearly enough to keep up with the rocket production, at least not yet. So I'm going to let them do their things. It's going to be a bit of a waste, but I mean, there's a lot of coal. So to get all the coal of the planet gone, we'll probably be done by then. Ooh, one got hit. Okay. And that's the blasters. Okay. Just gotta be careful I don't get into that zone. And just want to be sure that those two overlap. Like this guy covers basically all the way up to the blasters there. And this one covers all this zone. Perfect. That's what we want to see. That's coming in. This one is still fully loaded. $1,000 per. Okay. Shit. Don't remember what we did before, but that seems like something we're gonna need a ton. Anything. I'm quite sure the Darkfog stuff that is back there. Oh, or maybe they dumped it in my Tech 3? No, that's not the Darkfog ones. Yeah, that's the super assembler that you need all the Darkfog stuff. And to research it. Okay, so it's after quantum printing. Yeah, it's right there. So those run at super speed. Like this one's 3x, this one's what, 2? 1.5, it's double the speed of the faster one. And it's stuff that is basically free, except the quantum chips. Or is it? I'm not sure if it's the right name for those, but yeah, those are a bit trickier to make. Matter recombination. Yeah, it's this one, okay. And where's the other one? Photon mining, that's gonna be nice later on, but now that I think about it, I might not even be able to make it to those guys. Like I said, I'm gonna have to be very careful about yellow research. Because purple, that's fine. It's all stuff we're gonna get basically for free. Well, maybe it's the next move is to start making my research stuff from the dark fog. Hey, Mimic. The vacuum is in space, and we're not touching space because space is scary. I want to stay home. But at home there's a big bad boy that I can smack on the face and it's gonna give me resources. Ooh, okay, there's a chemical plant level 2 now. Nice. That's gonna be another monster. Because one thing I'm trying to find is I know that there is one, like, those are oh, the Dyson vacuum. No, we don't have that. Yeah, those guys, the cool thing is there's one after that you can do with the stuff you drop from the dark fog, but maybe I'm not there yet with what I can get from the dark fog. That could be something else. No, the sound at the background is me shooting rockets at the dark fog there. Because what I got built basically is a little farm for this guy. And I'm working on the sorting station to get everything made from whatever those guys make. I'm trying to make sure that I don't bottleneck everything on the other side of the planet where like I had my shitty starting base that did like the bare minimum to get me alive. And I'm just looking at the options and what I want, what I don't want to get. But I think for now I'm gonna keep getting everything. And I need to start foundations on this line here. Since we're short, I'm not gonna go fancy and start it here. We're gonna go a bit further up and just do what we need. Let's do perp on that one. Yeah, those are the missile launchers. Basically now I only have 3 types of yeah, basically that. But I've never played Factorio, so it's a bit hard for me to compare. So you get like those, they shoot like explosives. Those are like the basic guns you get first. They just shoot like little bullets, but they're basically decommissioned right now. I'm gonna have to remove them all. It's too bad that you can't like destroy what you built and get your materials back, because there's a bunch of stuff I could use like to get back from whatever I've done. Like all those ammo are basically useless now. Or I could remove a bit of those and let them rip just for fun, but now, well, not that I'm aware of. And I got a couple hours in that game, but it's been a while since I played 2, so maybe they got one in. I don't know. I would have to check what's happening and what's going on. Because basically, last time I played was when they came out with those guys attacking you. I played a little bit and then I just bailed out until recently when I started back this run. So we're gonna do only 3 big. And we're gonna start here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we're gonna do 4 because my OCD is not gonna be happy if I try to do 3. We're gonna start from there. Okay, that's where the line starts to change. And there's so much stuff to like sort out and whatnot, like I know it's gonna have to be long. I hate that little shift there when you change of section, but there's nothing to do about it except cry, so... And I don't feel like crying today. While we're at it, let's go all the way to the top. Think I'm gonna have enough foundations for that? Nope, I only have 40 left, okay. Well, we'll go as far as we can. At least it's gonna give me like a complete line to divide the planet, and we're out. Okay.
Flight mode.
Ah, fuck off. Okay, we're gonna have to do a few manually still. And then we do 1 there. 2 boxes. And we're ready to keep on keeping on. And let's say for now we go up to there. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. Okay, we need more sword splitters. Good thing we're making those. Alright, good. So now whatever we need, we just need to bring a line out, set a filter, and we're good.
Flight mode.
So as I was saying, I think that the next smart thing to do would be to start making the research thingies. We're gonna need... do I have a matrix lab? I don't. Okay. But that's something else I don't need to be making non-stop that I'm going to use a ton of and whatnot. So let's just let them be for now. What? Oops, my bad. Now, better like this. Okay. So next in line I had in mind was to make the little ships. These are gonna make boat. So what I need to come up with is the 2 kit of thrusters and the chips. So to get that started properly now, we're gonna
Light
need
mode.
to get this whole mess to get back all the way to there. And that's also going to give me a nice line if there's anything that I want to grab that I saw in there, like let's say the deuterium, we want to grab it, so let's make one right away for it, right there. You get in there. You're gonna filter deuterium. And now you are gonna switch with this guy, connect him there. And you are no longer needed. Okay. Good. So the next ones we need are, I said, ships. We need the orange chips and the 2 types of thrusters. The orange chips are quite common, so I feel we're going to use them in a lot of places, so I don't want to get them going there. If I want to be smart about it, first this thing can go away. It's in the way. But this guy is not gonna go like this. What have I done? Nothing? Okay, good. Because if I want to be able to pass a second line on the side, I need to change my splitter for those guys. So now I can do this. There, keep on going if I need it elsewhere, and go there, level 2 into, what the fuck are you doing, game? Okay, there, and what the fuck? Can you be more stupid? Oh, okay. No, I'm just stupid. I went one too far. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Oh yeah, vertical belts are a thing now. Like you can crash, boop, straight down. So this is feeded again. And if I want another line to go across, we can do it. Yeah, so I can have the other chips coming here. And they're gonna have their line, and I can after that just send them like that anywhere I need those. Good. So you are going this way, you're gonna filter chips. Gonna give you a bit more room so I can get rid of the chunk that was on it before the filter. Thank you. Little marker to remember what's going on with this. Ooh. Oh, but I can look up. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't. Oh yeah, you can even see how to make those. Nice. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, that's the super research lab. Okay, yeah, I don't have the. Basically, when you look from the bottom right corner, the third one from the bottom right, I don't have those yet. I think it's the last level of the Dark Fog that you can get those, if I'm not mistaken. Like with those guys. Same thing with the smelters, I think. Yeah, smelters too. They got one from the Dark Fog, but this one is already a pain in the ass to make. Normally, this last material that you need 15 of, you basically need to go to the end of the universe near the dark hole and go get those. But Dark Fog will provide when it reaches level, I don't remember what. So one day we'll get there, but I don't think at that point I'm gonna need any smelting. Everything will be covered by the Dark Fog, so who cares at that point. Back to what I was saying, we need this there. Okay. Now you come on down this way. Oh yeah, you need at least okay, what we'll do is we'll go one eye and back down. Like that it works. Oops. And we're gonna stop there. By the way, now 2 assemblers. Oh, I need the thrusters also. What else can I do with those guys? That's it? That's their only reason to be alive? Okay. What about those guys? I don't know. Okay, because I don't know the thing, but those are used to make the intergalactic ships. And those guys, they're used for a crap ton of things. So those guys, I'm gonna need to bring them in many places. Well, those chips too, and I'm putting them there, so I guess we're gonna bring the other one right here in the back. Those guys, the engines. Spaghetti lovers, rejoice. We're starting. Engines. I hate that it tries to snap. Can I do with the quick button to don't snap? Confirm pad, redraw, change pad. Don't snap. Shift. Let me do what I want to do. Thank you. And now we're going down. And those, I forgot to put my marker on it. Oops. It's the engines, right? Right. Okay, and I need the thrusters. Let's do those at the same time while we're here. Oop. Small thruster. No, I think you need a small thrusters to do the big one to make the other ships that we're not going to use. Okay. going up. Thrusters. Now I'm starting to be a bit limited also on this side. So maybe what I would like to do is, well, I don't want to cross this line, so I got 2 left. The thrusters are required only for 1. Do I want to bother going all the way across? I just bring them here, go down, and we forget about those. That's a thing. And if I need them somewhere else, then I'll do this. Now, let's do it properly at least. This is supposed to be the engines, right? Oh, nice. That's neat that it shows you like the whatever it's scheduled for. That's cool. I like that. Good job. Good job. Okay. So next in line we have the 2 ships we want to do. And 2. Now both of you share need for those. Those guys right here. There. So if you're gonna be the items? Yeah, okay. You're gonna be the logistic bots, and you're gonna be the logistic drones. Yes. Both of you need the steel, so let's do this. Then we're gonna come with that one. So. Down. You're gonna grab on this side. No, anyway, for now it's those guys I want to keep the most of. So let's keep it like that. You're good. I might have some problems powering that up, but I'm gonna have one single item on this side, one single item on this side. So put my power, oh, I can put my power tools on the back, that's cool, that's okay. So we get ships in, and this is the engines. Engine, I need them for those guys, but I need them for plenty of stuff. So this again. Oops. One less. Okay. My bad. Let's go. I promise one day I was good at this game. I could do something without fucking it up all the time. Okay, so when metal passes across, this one should be able to start making stuff, and those guys are just gonna keep going. I don't want to start putting boxes on all of those, like I'm already gonna have a lineup of boxes all the way over there. I don't want to overdo it. Now I need the thrusters to come there. Yeah, let's do it properly. And after the thrusters, everything else is going to be much more simple. It's basically just going to be straight lines from the back here. We're going to go across, and when we need to come over, we're going to use a splitter and come down. That's it. that's gonna be super easy to do. It's not gonna be super pretty, but it's gonna work. Now, thrusters. All the way. No, that's not what I want. Please, thank you. I want to stick to this line and go there. I think I'm good. Yes. So now I can go back down and come all the way up to there. Just in case we needed them elsewhere. I think it's gonna happen, but they're gonna be there just in case. Okay, good. So we're gonna get one power pole here. And 2 boxes. Okay, we're gonna limit those to, let's say, 5 for now, and same thing. Those guys, I was thinking about making the, where are they, like the little hats that go on the building, those guys, and those guys into the shopping mall, but I don't see a world where I'm gonna need enough of those to make it worth it to mess around having those in my setup. The important thing to keep in mind is at one point there's not gonna be room left on that planet to do anything. I'm not going elsewhere. So anything that is interstellar stuff, don't care, don't need. Not making anything. Okay. Plates. Yeah, well, they're coming in slowly. Maybe I could go get another batch to drop it in there. Anyway, I think that we're gonna have some foundations made now, so we can go get those and complete
Flight mode.
this. I wanted to make like maybe another patch, another color on this side, something. This is gonna get sunk into the ground basically, because I want to be able to get those guys back, give the Dark Fog more room so it spreads faster, it has more enemies, and we drop more stuff. Basically, for now, we're still trying to catch up on the backlog from those guys being there since, I don't remember. Ooh, hello you. We're already there. What level is that? Okay, 16? Yeah, okay, we're starting to get some really cool stuff. Like, those guys are annoying to make. I hate it. I always thought they were like purple flashlights, but that's another story. Okay, let's go home, grab some plates and foundations. all of that stuff, I'm gonna have to do a major cleanup. It's gonna be a nightmare. Maybe it's gonna be more fun when I have more inventory space, but there again, yellow research. Titanium. Silicon also is gonna become a problem one day because the stone I have on this map is gonna get used for a lot of it. And the dark fog doesn't give you stone, right? No. Okay, it gives you the bricks, and it gives you the glass, it gives you the high purity silicon. Okay. Yeah. We can still make foundations and whatever we need from stone. We're gonna get it from there if we run out. So not that bad. What about you? How's it going? Yay, more. Okay, there's a good chunk in there. Oh, that's the thing I forgot to do. Damn. I wanted to look in my massive central storage on the other side. There's probably quite a bit of foundations in there too that I got from the fog. That's what I'm gonna need to put on the sorting line. Yeah, okay. Give me everything you can, seriously. We'll just bring it over there. What does that do to core energy? What? Ooh, okay. Let's get, I don't know, this in. And that's gonna be it for now. Does this burn? Yes, it does. Okay, drop that in there. And I think we're good for now, right? There's nothing else that burns in here. And we're gonna, oh yeah, we're getting rods, re-energy rods from the dark fog too. I need to get those on my sorting line. That's another one. Okay. I mean, while I'm here, just in case, I'm gonna grab one pack of, where was that? There. Just one. Boop. Okay. Come on. Just stick that into it. Thank you. Good thing I'm not fighting like myself because it sucks a lot of power. Okay. So on the... I need to sort that shit line. Wait, what? What's going on? Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Now this is gonna be full of junk. Exactly. Okay. Oh, well, let's grab the while we're here. How's it gonna drain? Never, because there's always junk on this line. Well, maybe not. When there's a little gap because something is going like there, it's gonna be able to drain a little bit. Plate. You go there. Here, have fun. So at least we're gonna be able to get some more production going. Hey, nice. We're getting done. We're getting stuff done. It's gonna be nice when we can like just go across the place and upgrade everything. That's always fun. Alright, so that's good. Now I need to cut that again. Oh no, I can just make it here. And then we say this guy priority this way and we can remove this because it's gonna be dry. That's it. So, we want some of you. I said we are getting the rods. Start with 3, just to be sure I don't mess up anything yet. So we were saying do like this.
stuff that I don't need in the crafting of anything, but I want to keep are the rods. Yes. What else was there? Foundation. That's one more. There. So what we do now is we go like this, like this, like this, there, and back here. Those guys are gonna need power. And if I ever figure out what was the third one, I'll just add it to the loop. But this is draining, yes. And just in case shit happens, I don't have the boxes for it. We're not making boxes in here, right? Nope. That's one we should take a look at making, because we always use boxes. Boxes are friends. Boxes are the friends we met along the way. Like a no box run would be the worst challenge. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get some crap in my hands. Okay. That's a lot of copper. Okay. Okay, because no, that's basically they're starting to drain like whatever bullshit they had stalled like all over the place. Okay, I wanted to get foundations out of there. And what else? I think that's all, at least for now. Are we loading up the second level? Not yet. Foundations, yes please. You know what, I can take like 2 of those and get back some of those to make a couple small boxes, at least for now. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. That's done. We can drop that back in there. Where are they? None. I thought I was missing those, not those. Okay, who cares? Now this we want to get nothing. This one, foundations. We're good. Okay, those thrusters. That's gonna be annoying to redo all of that. I forgot to take the rods. Rods. I don't see rods in there. Yeah, like this stuff, like, okay, yeah, maybe I do that, like, as soon as I put one on the line, I go across those and just move them back in where they're supposed to be. Like now we did the 2 type of basic engines and the chips, so let's scavenge all of that from in there. Those guys, oh, we're getting the Giga ones. I don't even think I need to bother with those, but I'll be sad if I don't take, if I need them and I don't. Wait a minute, because I don't think it tells me what they do. Yeah, because I don't have the research done. So I would need to go over all of the Tech 3 to see if I need them for something. Yeah, I know there's wiki and whatnot, but I know that if I start that, it's opening Pandora's box. Like, I'm gonna be on the counter, like, okay, what's the maths behind, like, this line of production, how many do I need? I don't want to play it like that. Been there, done that. Sure, it's fun at one point, but I want to experience it in a different way this time, if it makes sense. That's not supposed to happen. That's the big ones. Okay, I think we're good with this one. This one... Am I looking at the same one again? I think so. Okay, there's nothing in there.
Depleted.
Copper is running out. those, we get those, we get those. And we get those. That looks good. Okay, am I missing something? Okay, no, there I was like, did I dump back somewhere and I'm just not noticing it, whatever. Okay, it's there. Good, and there's nothing in this one. Okay. I think I should do the same for, well, I think I already did it for those guys, or I did it fast, no, I started with that, so there's probably no reason they should be there, like in those storage. Okay, so you are getting those guys, you are getting those guys, and you are getting those guys. Good. So stuff is getting on the lines. That's cool. Like starting to see like tier 3 coming out. So down. Did I do this order? Yes. And as I should do, we're gonna have this saying what it is, and this saying what it is. Here we go. Okay. That's cool. We're starting to get somewhere. So the plan, okay, this is going nicely. We need to get what next? We're making ships, but the towers and everything, we're not going to use it a lot. I think that those guys actually can get murdered by the dark fog if you make your line, like your transit lines, pass across it. So either I'm gonna have to be a bit careful about it, or it's not a thing and I'm just speaking out of my ass basically. But I'm quite sure they can get murdered by if they come across. So that's one thing to keep in mind when I'm gonna start setting up like delivery stuff. But there again, all of my resources are coming from the dark fog basically. Maybe like for the plates, if it keeps being a bottleneck like that, and it's not too much right now. What's my bottleneck? Gears. So maybe I'll go grab some gears elsewhere. I don't know, because it's blocking. That's why I'm not making much belts right now. Sorry. So maybe I could give a little like boost to the line with some shipping around here. Like let's say I put a hat on this one and request from whatever, but the thing is the request is gonna go probably across there, so they're gonna get exploded. I'm not sure if they get exploded with material in their ends, would like the where is it, like this guy, the battle station, grab that material and then put it back on the line? I don't know. That's some things we can test out later. At least we got a good basic going now. But what do we want next? Basically we got what we need to A, power everything, B, sort everything. Well, I think the matrix slabs, I don't want to make them forever, but I'm gonna be making a few, and we're gonna start looking at getting the research production done with the stuff from the dark fog, basically. I know that's gonna be at least blue, red, yellow, green, purple. So that's 5, plus we need to combine that into the white, but that doesn't have to happen there because it's materials that we're gonna export to the ones making the white. So that's fine. While I'm stalling like that, let's just save our batteries a bit. So we can do... what do we need for the blue, red, and yellow again? Okay, that's easy. We got that on lines. Ooh. Ooh. We're kind of burning that now. Well, I suppose when we get there, and the problem is it's so dumb. Okay, I think the red is going to be the exception to the rule because it's so stupid using the red. I mean, using the dark fog to do the red when we can just use like all the crude oil we have available on the map. There is quite a lot of it, and it's a perfect ratio. It comes out in pairs. Like there's no complicated shenanigans, random. Like let's say just the loot we're gonna get. Yeah, just the loot we're gonna be getting from the dark fog is random, of course. I'm not sure if there's like a special way or whatever that it's gonna be perfect or whatever, and I can get it like at a decent ratio that one or the other is not gonna become like a huge bottleneck, because having like too much hydro in there is gonna fill up everything. Well, now I'm thinking, can you put like the liquid tanks on the top of the splitters? Because that would be interesting. Because if we can get that going, hydro would be much less dangerous. That would mean... Oh, I got an elephant upstairs. Yeah, I think it's the proper way to go about it. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna start from there and move selection of the like green lenses and all that bullshit we're gonna have to do. No, weapons. We need to start thinking about weapons. Because if I can get like missile sets from the fog directly, and it's enough to like self-sustain the attacks, well, we want to do those two. We want to do those guys and those guys. I don't really care about the basic ammos like that. They don't do much damage. Like, okay, they do 8, those do 25, and those do 54. So yeah, it's the target is to stay there. There is one big one I still need to get when we're gonna get the hive coming for us, but that's not something we're gonna get soon. Just gonna have to be careful because the hive, just like the base here, started at level 10, because I wanted to get like all of those good loots like faster. So otherwise you start at level 0, and then the more you kick his ass, the more it goes up. But I'm quite impressed at how quick we got up there. Sure, I want to get like 24 plus, so we get all of the stuff, and then it's easier to figure out what we do. But that's cool. At least we know we have one less thing to care about for now. Soil pile, anyway, it's just going somewhere like in my inventory or whatever, so no big deal. Yeah, so that's good. And watching at the time, I'm probably gonna have to call it there for today, sadly. it's fine. I can't promise if I'm gonna be back at it tomorrow or not, still TBD. And just a reminder, I know last week, or was it the week before that I played, I said I might consider getting this into my evening time slot, but with Timberborn that came out, the official release this week, it's now my evening game of the week. So DSP is gonna stay there, but it's gonna keep its actual spot in the schedule over the weekends, starting between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern up to, depending on the days, 4 or 6 or whatever. So thanks everyone for being around. It's been real fun. Hopefully we're gonna be able to get this mall a bit more sorted out, but I really got a feeling that it's gonna be about getting the research process, especially the yellow one. At least for now we have in there those two being done, so we just need to fix this and everything is gonna be super duper wonderful. So let me just see if I got someone on my list online and I'll send you their way. Well, we got Nether Minecrafting, fun guy, always a good time when he's around, so let's go say hi and I'll be back. I'm not sure when between now and Monday, but Monday as usual, Oxygen not included, normal weekly schedule, only in the afternoon 1 p.m. Eastern, and Timberborn 8 p.m. ish Eastern. Weekends are always a bit more of a wild card. So, thanks for being there again, and hopefully I'll catch you really soon. Bye!